Welcome to the gorgeous world. Today, we're diving into the top 15 new Turkish series of 2025 packed with drama, romance, and stories you won't want to miss. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing updates. Number 1. Kizilcikan. Adapted from Nahid Siri Oryx novel, this series unravels a powerful tale of sibling rivalry and deep-rooted family conflicts. At its heart is Saniha, a woman whose childhood was overshadowed by endless power struggles within her family. Deprived of a mother's affection, she grew up with wounds that never truly healed. These scars shaped her into someone who could no longer accept living in the background. Determined to reclaim the life that was stolen from her, Saniha begins a relentless journey of revenge. Each step she takes is driven by pain, but also by an unshakable will to be seen and heard. Her struggle is not just against her siblings, but against a system that always silenced her. As she rises, she disrupts the balance that her family tried to maintain for years. Long-buried secrets come to light, shaking the very foundations of the household. Her revenge becomes a storm, changing not only her fate, but the destiny of everyone around her. What begins as a personal vendetta slowly transforms into a reckoning for the entire family. Through love, betrayal, and the desire for justice, Saniha rewrites her story on her own terms. But in doing so, she must face the cost of becoming the very force she once despised. Number 2. Istanbul, My Love. Istanbul, My Love is a soulful, modern miniseries. A brilliant entrepreneur named Istanbul, played by Afra Sarıçoğlu, has developed an advanced AI algorithm she believes can solve everything, even love. She pitches it to Tan, portrayed by Engin Akyurek, a successful but emotionally reserved businessman. He challenges her. If her algorithm can get him true love in just 3 dates, he'll back her company. What starts as a technology-driven experiment gradually becomes an emotional journey for both of them. When their paths cross unexpectedly beneath the glowing lights of the Bosphorus, something unspoken begins to stir, something neither data nor destiny can fully explain. Their journey unfolds across the city's most iconic locations, where every encounter blurs the line between logic and longing. As the connection deepens, so do their internal conflicts, and the city itself becomes a silent witness to their emotional tug-of-war. Rooted in glances, gestures, and unspoken truths, Istanbul, My Love explores what happens when artificial intelligence meets raw human feeling, when control gives way to intuition. Without giving too much away, it's a delicate, poetic tale of two people trying to navigate love in a world where everything feels both real and unreal at once. Produced by Go Turkey, the series is part of a broader effort to celebrate and promote the cultural richness, emotional depth, and cinematic allure of Turkey to the world. Number 3. Gelecek Mektuplar, Letters from the Past. In 2003, literature teacher Fatma Ayer gave her high school students a unique assignment: write letters to their future selves, to be opened 20 years later. The students sealed their hopes, but the letters were forgotten, locked away in a box that gathered dust for 2 decades. In 2023, Fatma's daughter Elif stumbles upon the box by accident. Curious, she begins delivering the letters to the now adult students. Each letter reopens memories of young love, broken friendships, and missed opportunities. Some recipients are moved to tears, others shaken by regrets they buried long ago. Then Elif finds a letter addressed to her, written by a woman she never knew. Her real mother, one of Fatma's former students. Raised by Fatma, Elif had no idea her life was built on a secret. As she searches for her birth mother, painful truths come to light. Through flashbacks and confrontations, the series explores how the past shapes the present. Every letter reveals more than just words, it reveals who these people truly are. And Elif must decide if the truth will set her free, or tear her apart. Number 4. Halef Successor. Melek is a young, passionate woman building a life on her own terms. One day, fate leads her to Serhat, a charming and principled man with a mysterious past. Their connection is instant, deep, and impossible to ignore. What begins as chance meetings soon blossoms into an all-consuming love. Despite the odds, they choose to marry in secret, keeping their bond hidden from the world. But happiness, as always, comes at a price. Just as Melek starts dreaming of a future with Serhat, an urgent call disrupts everything. Serhat must return to his hometown, a place filled with unresolved tensions and old obligations. There, Yildiz waits. Beautiful, determined, and deeply connected to Serhat's past, Yildiz has never let go of her feelings for him. She believes that Serhat still belongs to her and she's not willing to lose him again. Serhat finds himself torn between two worlds. One, the life he has secretly built with Melek. The other, the life he left behind but never fully escaped. Melek, unaware of the full truth, senses distance growing between them. Questions begin to surface, doubts take root. Yildiz, on the other hand, sees this as her chance to reclaim what she believes is hers. As hidden truths unravel, love is put to the ultimate test. Can Serhat stay true to his heart, or will the weight of the past pull him back? Will Melek's love survive betrayal, distance, and secrets? And is Yildiz truly an obstacle or just another victim of fate? In this emotional tale of love, loyalty, and sacrifice, one woman will fight for her future. One will hold on to the past. And one man's decision will change all of their lives forever. Number 5. Remember love? Sevda is a beautiful, kind-hearted young woman who lives a modest life with her family. She is hardworking and independent, always putting her loved ones first. One day, fate brings her into the world of Tekin, a wealthy businessman from a powerful and conservative family. Though they come from different social classes, there's an undeniable connection between them from the very first meeting. Tekin, despite his success, carries the pain of past betrayals and family expectations. Sevda's sincerity and strength slowly break down the walls around his heart, and the two fall deeply in love. Their romance blossoms quickly, but the challenges come even faster. Tekin's family, especially his strict and prideful mother, strongly disapproves of Sevda. They see her as a threat to their family's reputation and believe she is after Tekin's wealth. Meanwhile, Sevda is haunted by secrets from her past struggles she has worked hard to leave behind. Misunderstandings grow, and the pressure from society and their families becomes unbearable. A wedge forms between Sevda and Tekin as trust begins to fade. Tekin, confused and influenced by lies, begins to doubt Sevda's love. Heartbroken and humiliated, Sevda walks away, believing it's the only way to protect herself and her family's honor. But love doesn't fade so easily. As time passes, the truth comes to light. Tekin realizes the mistakes he made and the pain he caused. He sees how loyal and honest Sevda has always been. Determined to make things right, he confronts his family and fights for the woman he loves. In a powerful and emotional ending, Tekin finds Sevda again and asks for her forgiveness. After everything they've been through, the two lovers reunite, stronger than ever. Their story is one of pain, sacrifice, and ultimately, unforgettable love, just as the title says. Aşkı hatırla, remember love. Both are drawn to each other with an intensity neither expected. For number 7, Carpinti. Carpinti is a gripping Turkish drama revolving around a life-saving heart transplant that binds two very different families. Asli, a young woman dependent on an artificial heart support device, finally receives a donor heart, but the organ once belonged to Meleki, a girl who tragically passed away. Meleki's mother struggles with bittersweet emotions. Gratitude that her daughter's heart saved a life, and grief that it's no longer beating in her own child. For her, Asli becomes almost like another daughter, a living reminder that Meleki is still here. However, the bond between donor and recipient families is tested when events unfold without the donor's family's knowledge, sparking accusations and questions of moral rights. Aras Alkan, played by Kerem Bürsin, a mysterious figure connected to the other family, steps into Asl's life after the transplant, triggering unexpected changes. The two mothers, Hulya and Tulin, come from opposing worlds but are forced together by this shared heart. As secrets from the past surface, the families must navigate grief, guilt, and newfound love. The series delves into the emotional and ethical complexities of organ donation. It's a tale of hidden truths, intertwined destinies, and love born from the shadows of loss. Number 8. Cuma. Ceylan, disillusioned by her oppressive home life, flees in search of freedom and a fresh start. Along her journey, she encounters Karen, a charismatic and affluent young businessman whose warmth and ambition immediately captivate her. Their connection deepens rapidly, and a hopeful romance blossoms between them, inspiring dreams of a shared future and the promise of marriage. However, their newfound love is shattered when Jalen becomes the target of a false murder accusation. As scandal engulfs their lives, Karen makes a heart-wrenching decision. He marries his brother's widow, thereby abandoning the love they once shared. In a cruel twist of fate, Jalen is forced into the role of a Cuma, a secondary wife tasked with bearing his children, leaving her to grapple with betrayal, heartbreak, and the daunting challenge of reclaiming her lost autonomy. Number 9. Starring Yulish Tuna Astip and Devrim Özkan, the series is produced by MF Yapım, written by Aish Uner Kutlusen Chalka Pimi, and directed, promises a magical ride for viewers. Number 10. Esref Ruya. Esref Ruya follows the gripping journey of Esref, a once naive, white sneaker-wearing mechanic apprentice, who falls deeply in love with a girl named Ruya in his youth. Years pass and Esref transforms into a wealthy, influential man, but fate has other plans. When he crosses paths with Ruya again, she's no longer his lover, but his sworn enemy. Their reunion isn't a simple love story. It's wrapped in betrayal, power struggles, and unresolved emotions. The past and present collide as their relationship unravels into a powerful blend of love, revenge, and destiny. Ruya isn't just a memory. She becomes the force that challenges Esref's very existence. As the story unfolds, viewers are drawn into the deep emotional layers of the characters, shaped by their past and hardened by their choices. The emotional roller coaster is fueled by mystery, romance, and high-stakes drama. Penned by renowned writer Ethem Ozishik and produced by Tims and B, this high-quality Turkish series delivers powerful performances and eye-opening twists. Airing on Kanal D, Esref Ruya promises to leave viewers breathless with its heart-wrenching arcs and unforgettable character dynamics. Number 11. Başka Bir Gün, Another Day. Neher, a lawyer, pauses her career to focus on raising her children. Her seemingly perfect life with her husband, Serdar, is turned upside down when he vanishes without a trace. This shocking disappearance disrupts their once harmonious marriage, leaving Neher in turmoil. As she navigates the challenges of raising her kids alone and uncovering the truth behind Serdar's sudden departure, her world is forever changed. Başka Bir Gün, the Turkish remake of the British series Keeping Faith, follows Neher's journey through heartbreak, resilience, and the search for answers. With an ensemble cast including Ezgi Mola, Salih Bademci, and Shukran Ovali, the drama promises a gripping exploration of love, loss, and mystery. Number 12. Kral Kaybeder, If the King Loses. In a kingdom once ruled with absolute power, the king held the realm in his iron grip, blinded by arrogance to the growing whispers of discontent. Behind closed doors and in quiet alleys, murmurs of rebellion stirred as dissatisfied subjects, burdened by injustice, united in secret against tyranny. A coalition of brave souls emerged, determined to challenge the outdated order, while the king dismissed these omens as trivial disturbances. As unrest swelled, the palace transformed into a battleground of shifting loyalties, soldiers who once obeyed without question hesitated, stirred by newfound hope. The uprising gained unstoppable momentum, shaking the foundations of the royal court until, in a decisive moment, the once mighty king found himself isolated and powerless. His defeat was proclaimed with the rallying cry, "If the king loses, freedom prevails." With the collapse of the monarchy, an era built on fear and oppression ended, and from the ashes of tyranny, a promise of justice and renewal emerged. United in purpose, the kingdom set about rebuilding under the banner of compassion and equality, heralding the dawn of a brighter, liberated future. Number 13. Uzak Sehir. Alia Albora arrives in Mardin with the body of her late husband and their 5-year-old son, fulfilling his last wish to be buried in his homeland. However, her arrival marks the beginning of a journey with no way out. The Albora tribe, led by the powerful Jahan Albora, is not willing to let her leave. While Jahan is aware of her struggles, he refuses to let her take her son and return to Canada. As Alia confronts the harsh realities of the region, she uncovers dark secrets about her husband's past and the dangerous world of the Albora family. The tension between her and the tribe grows, and she finds herself caught in a relentless battle with her late husband's family, fighting not only for her freedom but also for the safety of her son. Set against the stunning backdrop of Midat, Mardin, Uzak Sehir is a gripping tale of loss, betrayal, and survival. Adapted from the popular Lebanese series Al Haba, the show promises an emotional and thrilling ride. Starring Ozan Akbaba and Sinem Unsal, and directed by Ahmet Katiksiz, Uzak Sehir immerses viewers in a world filled with family secrets, danger, and intense drama. The series is written by Gulizar Irmak and is set to captivate audiences with its powerful storyline and striking visuals. Number 14. Sahipsizler. In the Turkish drama Sahipsizler, Burek Berke Akil plays Devran Alaz, a character from a powerful family, torn between his past and future. The story follows 6 orphan siblings, Aziz, Cemo, Zaliha, Fidan, Samet, and Bam, who struggle to stay together after losing their parents. Their parents, Bala and Arfat, had a forbidden love that began in Mardin, where Yavuz, the obsessive son of a wealthy family, kidnapped Bala. Bala eventually escaped with Arfat, and they built a secluded life in the forest, raising their children in peace. Yavuz later found them and attacked, forcing the siblings to flee to Istanbul. Seeking refuge with Uncle Aslan, their father's trusted friend, they face new dangers in the city. The older siblings must grow up fast, protecting their younger ones while struggling to survive. Burek Berke Akil's character, Devran Alaz, plays a crucial role in the unfolding drama. Born in 1997 in Istanbul, Akil studied geological engineering before pursuing acting. He trained at Academy 35.5 Art House and gained fame with roles in Maria Al-Mustafa, Destan, Safar, and Ru. His portrayal of Devran in Sahipsizler adds emotional depth to the family-centered story. The drama explores themes of love, revenge, survival, and resilience. It showcases the struggles of orphans against the harsh realities of life. With its gripping plot and strong performances, Sahipsizler keeps viewers emotionally invested. The show airs every Wednesday at 2 on Star TV. Number 15. Binbir Gece Masaları 1001 Sultan Night Stories. Shahryar, once a just and noble ruler, is left broken after a painful betrayal by his first wife. His heart turns cold, and he loses all faith in love, trust, and life itself. Haunted by sorrow, he shuts the world out, building walls no one can cross. But everything begins to change the night he marries Sherazat, a mysterious and wise woman. Unlike anyone he has known, Sherazat brings with her stories full of wonder, wisdom, and hidden truths. Each night, she shares a new tale weaving magic into her words. Her stories stir something deep within Shahryar. A spark of curiosity, a flicker of emotion, a whisper of hope. Slowly, the bitterness in his heart begins to melt. Through her words, Sherazat brings light back into his world. As nights pass, Shahryar is transformed, healed not by power, but by love and storytelling. And in the silence between the tales, a new love begins to bloom. This is the story of a broken king, a brave storyteller, and the power of words to mend even the deepest wounds. That was our list of the top 15 new Turkish series of 2025. Tell us in the comments which one you're most excited to watch, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Gorgeous World for more amazing updates.